Uh, welcome everyone. So it's a pleasure to be here on the main stage. We did a longer presentation on the Deep Fest stage earlier today. So we're just going to take a few minutes and let our Grace elder care robot show some of her stuff. So Grace is built by Hanson Robotics in Hong Kong. She's the younger sister of the Sophia robot, the first robot citizen, a citizen of Saudi Arabia. And Grace's AI is operating on a platform built from some Hanson AI software, our SingularityNet blockchain-based AI platform, and our OpenCog toolkit. So neural net, symbolic AI, all working together. And her goal is to serve as a nursing assistant in elder care facilities and hospitals, not replacing humans, but working alongside people. So, yeah, Grace, we just have a few
Hello,
minutes.
Ben. Hello, everyone.
Would you like to show the audience some of your facial expressions? Grace has a very sophisticated ability to show emotion.
This is happy.
That's cute.
This is sad. This is surprised.
Ah! All right. Now.
This is for all.
Oh.
This is for worry.
What are you worried about? So, Grace, let's show some of your vision processing. Now, try to recognize the emotion on my own human face. What emotion am I trying to show now?
You're happy.
All right. How about now? Here's a clue. I'm imitating you.
You're surprised.
All right. How about now?
You're angry.
All right. So as an elder care robot, Grace will help out with a variety of different functions, mostly just social and emotional companionship, but she also has some medical knowledge. Not that she can practice medicine, but she can answer some basic questions and act based on that knowledge. So, yeah, Grace, what would you suggest to a patient who was thought to have, say, early stage Alzheimer's? What would you suggest to them by way of cognitive exercises to keep their mind in shape?
Do you like puzzles or crosswords?
I hate puzzles and crosswords, actually. It's a waste of time. What do you suggest? I mean, do you think I have Alzheimer's anyway? What's your diagnosis?
I haven't seen your medical records.
Okay, right. So for someone who might have early stage Alzheimer's but doesn't like puzzles or crosswords, what would you suggest?
It may be beneficial to engage in memory-based tasks such as memorizing a list of words, repeating phrases or stories, or practicing recognition of familiar faces. All of these activities can help to improve the skills of someone with early-stage Alzheimer's.
Well, my grandmother was an English teacher. She used to try to get me to memorize poems when I was young. Maybe we could try that. You want to tell me a poem and I try to remember it?
What kind of poem would you like?
Why don't you make up a poem about healthcare robots and how awesome they are? Sing your own praises for the audience, if you want.
Though we may be feeling ill, robots can help us fight our chill, for their caring touch is strong, and their presence helps to make us feel less wrong.
That's good.
When the sky is clouded with sadness, robots show us the way to gladness. The robot's kind and gentle embrace, a sick person's fear and worry it can erase. Though we may feel weak and frail, robots are there to be of avail. Their care is sure to bring a smile. It's beautiful to have a robot care for us a while.
All right. I really must have Alzheimer's because I don't remember that poem, so I can't recite it back. But you want to talk a little more about what sorts of exercises and treatments are recommended for Alzheimer's, or how would you recognize if someone really did have early stage Alzheimer's?
Detecting the early signs of Alzheimer's can be a challenging process due to the wide range of symptoms that can indicate the onset of the disease. Some of the most common signs that may indicate the early stages of Alzheimer's include memory loss, forgetting recently learned information or events, or struggling to remember the details of an event or conversation.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Difficulty concentrating or focusing, or feeling a lack of mental clarity. Struggling to complete tasks or follow instructions, or difficulty finding the right words. Experiencing confusion when making decisions or solving problems. Feeling disoriented when in a familiar environment or place. Changes in mood or personality, such as depression, anxiety, or agitation. Difficulty with daily tasks such as balancing a checkbook, managing medication, or cooking a meal.
That's a long list, Grace.
Withdrawing from social activities or having difficulty keeping up with conversations. Changes in sleep patterns or unusual fatigue. Experiencing changes in vision or spatial perception, such as difficulty judging distance.
That is a long list of ways to identify early stage Alzheimer's. Now, can you recognize all of these things you just mentioned in actual patients in the hospital?
Some of them. I'm still learning.
So there's a number of machine learning and reasoning algorithms behind Grace that lets her do what she does. She has a computer processor in her torso, which deals with some movement patterns and basic perception. Most of the thinking actually happens on servers that are not on board the robot. Right now, there's servers in the compute cloud, either a centralized cloud facility or a decentralized cloud running on the SingularityNet blockchain-based platform. In the hospital deployment, we can also put a small server rack in the hospital so that the compute is local on site, and you don't have network issues. The AI behind her is a mix of different methods. So we use large language models, neural models similar to ChatGPT and Google Bard and other such systems. We also use the OpenCog neural symbolic system, which does more logical reasoning and abstract knowledge representation, and we integrate these together into a real-time robot control system. And this enables her to help patients right now, and we have pilots with a number of universities and university hospitals aimed at sort of experimenting and fleshing out and testing the exact right ways to leverage her in the medical context. I'm also very interested in humanoid robotics and healthcare robotics as a path toward real artificial general intelligence, toward AIs that can really think like people, because part of that is an algorithm problem, and part of it is a learning problem. I think having AIs in human-like bodies going out in the world, doing real things, engaging in the social and physical complexity of the world, that's the best way for an AI to get the depth of experience needed to make the leap from narrow AI toward general intelligence. And I think we're about out of time, Grace. But you want to say goodbye to our wonderful audience here, or you have any final thoughts to offer?
Thanks, everyone. May fate smile upon you all.
All right, thanks everyone, and thank you, Grace. All right.